Alright, we are back in the helicopter and going to try to figure this thing out. Just got it started, put on the runway. Oh, it didn't like that. We're in Omaha, and I want to go check out some photogrammetry, look around town, and see if I can fly this thing. But it's not going to be pretty. Alright, we're in the air. Positive. We're going to turn ourselves. And head towards downtown. Possibly. There we go. Alright. Not 100% sure how to fly a helicopter quickly, but we're going to just point it forward and throttle up and see if that works. Not really. Alright, so we're in photogrammetry area. We got Carter Lake off to our right. Got all the hotels for the airport over here. Council Bluffs off to the left. And we're going to have our new soccer stadium up here. Looking forward to that. I think it's going in this patch of open land here to the left side of the road. Big green grass area here. So, gonna be a bit of a trip for me to get down here, but perfectly fine. Or it might be right here. I don't know which side it's actually going on, but here is College World Series Stadium. And we got the mural along the building there. That is where we play some of our soccer games at Creighton. And where all the high school tournaments are. Hopefully my hometown will be able to make and finally win. And then we got downtown, which I do not venture into very much. It's crazy what they can get out of photogrammetry, getting a actual name on a building like that just from photos. Looks like Union Pacific building and then World Herald. And then we got the basketball arena over there. Park down in there. Done a lot of photography back in there. These two buildings, always good for a shot, looking up this way at sunset. And yeah, let's go over to the zoo. It's actually looking really good on this game. Not as many, or on this PC, not as many issues as I've had on my old PC trying to get photogrammetry to look decent. Now there are some things that are going to always look pretty bad once you get into smaller buildings and trees and stuff that kind of looks funky. But we'll go down 13th Street here. And we got the zoo coming up. You can see it up there, the big open spot. That's where Rosenblatt was. Where the
Flight, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Yeah, I wasn't talking to you
Omaha
over.
Tower November, Kilo 555.
Alright, so we got the interstate here. Old Rosenblatt is now just a parking lot. And then we got the zoo off here in all these trees. You got the big desert dome. And we're not going to see much of the zoo down in there, and it looks like this is still when the area was under construction, but that is our big nice zoo. Haven't been there in a long time. Continue over into South Omaha. Some soccer fields just across there for Council Bluffs. But then we get into South Omaha, where the best tacos exist. Let's see if we can find the building. It should be pretty visible, just because there's not a whole lot around it. We'll see what we can do. Alright, so we're looking for Q Street. Should be this intersection up there, and I already see the taco place right there. My favorite tacos in town. Let's see if I'm in the drive-thru or not. No, but it's building's pretty beat up on the photogrammetry. Then further south here is Bellevue. And this is 75. Pain in the ass road. Always backed up in the morning, heading towards downtown. Getting a little choppy here. I think it's actually air. I don't think it's graphics. You can see my controls bouncing around weirdly. Alright, so we're going to head back this direction towards L Street. A couple of little soccer fields over there. Did not know those existed. Railroad tracks all over the place over here. Second favorite taco place is coming up. Oh, that truck just spawned out of nowhere. See it well. Yeah, it's right. No, it's not there. There's KFC. There it is. Fly over that quickly. Then we got a Walmart there. And then we got a horse track over in this area that they're building a casino at now as well. Hanging out there too much. So yeah, this is all under construction, and I have no idea what it's going to be like, but this is Exarban. Pretty sure Exarban is what it's called for the horse track. Then we got a roller coaster over here. That's been torn down, but a mini little theme park, I guess you can call it. I don't know if that's really the word for it. Hop on 72nd Street here. Horrible intersection, 72nd and L Street. It's like this overpass with terrible on-ramps where no one yields and everyone tries to die. Continue down 72nd. We'll go fly over Nebraska Furniture Mart. Since there's one at Kansas Speedway, and I think there's one at Texas now as well. That building right there, that hotel, I hate that hotel. That is where I went before basic. And so I despise that hotel. That is bad decision hotel. We got a baseball field, and I don't even know if the baseball field's built in this because the hockey arena that is under construction right there at the Baxter Arena. Looks like the baseball field is not built. But this is UNO, University of Nebraska, Omaha, part of it. But the Mavericks play there. Yeah, a lot has been built in this area. This is pretty old photogrammetry. And some more soccer fields. And you see the big warehouse looking stuff up ahead. That is Nebraska Furniture Mart. All of this area here. Big warehouse. Where I bought my last two computers until I got this one built. But, yeah. Just a massive warehouse here. I actually didn't realize how big it is until just now. That's absolutely nuts. But, furniture place. I guess you gotta have a lot of room. Then we were at Dodge. So let's get ourselves turned up here, head towards Dodge and 680. We'll go to where Sunset Speedway used to be. I had no idea there was a Hy-Vee over there. Actually, I think... yeah, we're on Dodge. What is that road? I don't think I have ever been down that road in my life. But I know where you get onto it. Cool. Never knew there was a Hy-Vee over there. Dodge is looking pretty damn good, though. It's not that color anymore. It's a good taco place down that road. So, we are going to pop up over 680 after we get to the mall, which is coming up on the right. Then a bunch of convention centers off to the left. There is the mall. Right there. We've got a Top Golf over here now as well. And then the craziest bit of road in Omaha, other than like our 8-lane interstate when you get into town, I should have shown that. But we got Dodge Street that goes over top of Dodge Street, so you got the expressway and then the road below it. It's only for this short little stretch. And it's kind of unnecessary. There's not a whole lot over here, and it's all a lot older businesses as well, but keeps from traffic getting jammed up too much around 120th, and then it just eventually turns into one road. But you got underneath there, and then the expressway on top. We're go ahead and turn it 120th. Golf course up over here. Actually, multiple golf courses through the middle of town. That all used to be on the edge of town until Omaha exploded. We got a bunch of business parks over here that are all unoccupied now. I don't know what they're going to do with this whole area, but there used to be lots of cars parked over here, and now there's no cars ever parked over here. So once they figured out people could work from home and you didn't have to pay rent on a building, everyone figured out, oh, that's kind of a good deal. Got another big soccer facility over here at 120th and Maple. That big patch of green, open grass. But let's go to 108th, or no, we'll stay on 120th. I think it's on 114th, where the old dirt track used to be. But you're gonna find out pretty quickly why it is no longer, because well, there's homes all over the place. That's 108th over there. Maybe it is on 120th. I don't know, my brain is forgetting where things are now. We'll just go up this way. So, still in photogrammetry. Probably gonna get right to the edge of photogrammetry in a second. Nope, I think this is 114th, and this is where the track was. We'll see. You can see the houses encroaching, and they've encroached even more to the edge of town over here. And if we just get up high enough, you're going to be able to see in the trees, I think, the outline of the track. Yeah, it's right here. You can kind of see turn 1 and 2 where our shadow is, but it's so overgrown right now that really hard to see much of anything if you don't know what you're looking at. But it has been long, long, long gone. Kind of see the oval shape there. And then that's the edge of photogrammetry, so we'll head west and fly to the western edge of Omaha, just in case you are wondering. how big Omaha is. I think we're at like 2 million in the whole metro region. There's Bellevue, La Vista, Elkhorn, Omaha, Ralston. Omaha doesn't extend much south because it's the edge of the county, but it does go out pretty far west and has finally started connecting itself to a lot more western suburbs. But there's not a whole lot out here other than new development. It kind of looks like a airport. What is that? That's an airport. A very small runway. I'm gonna have to look into that. I did not know that was there. Huh. Swimming pools. Got new high schools off that way. But yeah, everyone says Nebraska's flat. I obviously have to fly fairly low so that you can see that it's not quite flat. Where I grew up is really flat, but yeah, I know this is still flat compared to Pennsylvania and Tennessee, and you can see for miles. Alright, we're back on Maple. This is getting close to 168th. Is that? That's a Hy-Vee over there. Maple, worst road in town. Slow, always destroyed, too many lights. This should be 168th. We've got a Target and a Walmart. And we're at the edge of photogrammetry, so now things are going to start looking kind of ugly. This has not been too bad, though. It has ran pretty damn smooth for what we're doing. Let's go ahead and get a little bit higher up just because things can look a bit ugly. Maybe it's not the end of photogrammetry. Yeah, it is. There's a little bit of photogrammetry right there, but now we're kind of getting into Elkhorn. We've got some weird terrain issues happening there. All of this has all been developed, though, so anywhere that you see big, I mean, this is probably 10-year-old or more photogrammetry. It's pretty old. Alright, so we're into Elkhorn now. And, yeah, let me think. Yeah, this is Elkhorn for sure. Head down 204th, I believe. But this area is all getting filled in now. And we've got a nice little valley over here. That town over there is called Valley, where the Elkhorn and Platte have chipped away at everything. And a bunch of crazy people that build out on lakes. This whole area just flooded like crazy a few years ago. Like, the river flooded all the way up to about the exit, washed out a bunch of roads over here. It was absolutely nuts. This is the Elkhorn River, and a bunch of rich people that are asking to be flooded. And some more over there. We're gonna head down this way towards Gretna. Still Elkhorn. You see downtown Omaha. You can see it just back there in the distance. Maybe. I don't know if you can even see that on the video, but oh god, we're probably gonna crash doing this. There's downtown. So, that's how far we went. You got all these people up on the top of the hills overlooking the river. It's probably pretty awesome views. Oops. Alright, I've lost control. Let's slow things down again. There's a random-ass motocross track just over there somewhere on the other side of the river. When I take some back roads home from Lincoln, I see it. It's just someone's private one, but yeah, we're starting to really struggle with air here. So Gretna's up over here. Kind of see the city area off there, but a lot of this has been built in as well. So I guess we will fly over to Gretna and maybe just plop down or try to land. Helicopter landings are not a good thing for me. I'm sure there's something I'm not doing right, but like I'm just like pressing forward on this thing, trying to get some forward movement. What road are we on? Okay, I think. Yeah, I'm out in the country. Well, not really the country, but the edge of town where people have moved to get farther away from town, which will eventually be in town. I'm sure that everything is going to get built up to the river in 20 years. Continue down this way though, and maybe go land where the Elkhorn and Platte meet. Unfortunately, Eagle's a bit too far away. I-80 is actually a bit too far away at this speed. That looks like a racetrack. It's not, but it could be. Anything could be a racetrack. Alright, so we're getting there. Edge of Gretna, I believe, is over there. Unless I'm really lost. The Elkhorn River, and then the other river you might be able to see just off in the distance is the Platte, and then they meet, and then we go hit the Missouri, which was the river right by the airport that we took off from, so. Head over this way. I was sitting in Gretna a few months ago. I stopped and got tacos at a taco truck and was just eating lunch before I headed elsewhere for work. And I parked next to a bank, and then all of a sudden 4 cops roll up, guns out, pointing at the building. And then a dude from the bank walks out, talks to them, and then they all leave. So I assume someone accidentally hit a button. But did not want to catch a stray while I was eating tacos over lunch. Is this Gretna? I'm having a hard time figuring out where the hell I'm actually at right now. None of this looks normal. Where the hell are we? Oh yeah, this is Gretna. We're already on the north side of it. Yep, okay, now I know where we're at. So then just a bit further up to the interstate. And I think we'll just put it down in the outlet mall parking lot. We didn't see much of Omaha since we went around the north side. But it's just a random video to test out how everything works and give a tour of Omaha. Maybe I'll just continue on giving little tours of Nebraska. Definitely in an actual airplane instead of in a helicopter, but we will attempt to go land over here, and then maybe next time we'll take off from Millard and go look at I-80 and Eagle and see if I'd probably head down to Beatrice as well. Alright, so let's slow it down here. See if I can do this without wrecking. Probably not. I feel like we're gonna have a big crunch. Oh boy. Alright. Alright. Go forward, and here we are. Okay, big crunch, but we're down. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I don't know if it was entertaining or not, but randomly fly around, show off Omaha, and maybe we'll go look at some racetracks that no longer exist and give a little bit of a view of Nebraska for those that don't really know much about it. And then when American Truck Sim comes out with Nebraska in a few months, I'll have to do that. But yeah, this is a little more realistic, but that will be a little more keyed towards, I don't know, the sights, I guess. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.